What up, YouTube? It's Ra, and let me holler at you real quick. At each day, you need to make it count. Don't ease up and keep your foot on the gas. Remember, don't let nobody tell you that your standards is too high. You set the standard, you create the standard, not anybody else. A lot of people are going to try to limit you because they're too busy limiting themselves. So they can't see anything outside themselves. They can't see anything that's bigger than what they are. They're already closed-minded, they're small-minded, and they're already lost. Remember, a lot of people are going to try to say that, oh, you're greedy for this, or you're mean, or you're whatever. But the people who are easygoing, a lot of times they get taken advantage of. So remember, the same thing that you would do for other people, the same grace, the same standards, the same love that you would have for anybody else, they wouldn't have for you. But then when you start thinking for yourself and putting yourself forward, now you're self-centered. So it's very easy for you to get lost in what they're saying. So now you're the bad guy, but they were just doing the same thing that they were accusing you of, which you weren't even doing a bad thing. They're just mad that you finally woke up and now you have these standards for yourself and you're not letting anything go. You're not letting those jokes get off no more. You're not letting the disrespect get off no more. You creating a boundary and putting them over there. You're making it count and now you're seeing your value. People who are mean-spirited and evil-spirited don't like when people finally understand what their value is. They don't like when people have self-respect. They don't like when people actually see what's going on. They want to keep you asleep to what's really going on, so they can keep taking advantage because they know that there's something good inside of you and they know that you hold value, and they rather be the ones that have control over that. They rather harness what you have, and they want to take because they don't have nothing going on with inside themselves. Those people could have something going on for themselves, but they don't because they're too busy trying to take from others instead of trying to harness something for themselves and create something and have abundance. They don't see the beauty in things. They have destructive patterns. They have destructive thought process, and when they see something good, they immediately think of how can they ruin these things. Some people like laying in strife. They like that. As crazy as it sounds, it doesn't make any sense to you and I, but unfortunately in the world that we live in is something we need to be wary of. So always, unfortunately, always think that what it is isn't what it really seems. If you think like that, then you can't get taken advantage of. It doesn't mean think everybody's bad, but always be cautious when moving forward. Remember, the same things that you would give to somebody else, they wouldn't give to you. Why is that? So you have to think about that. You think you're doing the right thing, but unfortunately in this world, a lot of times, the more good you are, the more people see you as a target that they can take advantage of. So you have to be wary of that. When you're self-centered, because if you have nothing and you want to become something, you have to be obsessed with thyself. That's the only way you can move forward, is thinking, okay, I need to focus on me. Because when you're 30, 40, 50, 60, and you never thought of yourself, you're going to think, dang, I should have thought of me. You spent your whole life pleasing others, and now you're left with nothing. No matter what you're doing, people going to have something to say. So you might as well see it through and put yourself first. Make every day count, and you'll see the result down the line, sooner rather than later. Tomorrow you could be everything you dreamed of. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe if you like, and remember, love yourself, put yourself first, and you'll always wind up where you need to be. You got this, homie. It's already yours.